Alright guys, let's get to solving systems by graphing. Hopefully this will help with your take-home quiz, those of you who found this video. As you can see, I put two equations down there at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. First equation is y equals negative 1/3 x plus 4, and the second equation is y equals positive 5/3 x minus 2. So there's a couple things that we want to identify first when we are taking care of this problem, and the first thing I'm going to say that we should take care of is identifying m and b for both of these equations. So the first equation, the one that's written in red, the m, or slope for this equation, equals negative 1/3. Sorry, that doesn't look like a 3, but it's negative 1/3. The b is a positive 4. Alright, so that means that I want to graph the b value first. And that's a positive 4. I'm going to go on the y-axis here. I'm going to make a dot. I'll make that dot red just like the equation. So we're going to make a dot here at positive 4 on the y-axis. Okay, now I'm going to use the slope of negative 1/3 and use the technique of rise over run. It's a negative number on the top of my fraction, which means I'm going down 1 and over 3 in this direction. So my next point or coordinate for my line is right there. And we need 3 coordinates to produce this line, so I'm going to use this next coordinate that I have and go down 1 and over 3 again, and I get another coordinate here. Now if we had run out of room on our coordinate plane, I could always go back here to the y-axis and use my b value and go the opposite direction, which would be going up 1 and back 3, and it continues in that negative fashion. We all know that negative slopes go downhill, so I'm looking for my line to go downhill. Now that I have 4 spots, I'm going to connect all those spots and create a line here. Let's see if I can get it to go through all them. Not quite. I'm going to go ahead and erase that. There we go. This should be it. Alright, that's about as good as I'm going to get. So I'll leave it like that. There's my line, and if I wanted to, I could also go back here and label this line. Again, we label our lines by putting the equation on it. So I'm going to go back to get my black, and y equals negative 1/3. I can't do this very well. 1/3 x plus 4. Okay, now I'm going to do the same for the second equation here on the bottom. Our m value, which is the number that's sitting right next to x, or fraction, we hope it's a fraction, it's 5/3, positive 5/3. That's our m value. Our b value this time is a negative 2. So again, the b value is what I want to graph first. I'm going to go here to the blue and make some blue dots. The first blue dot I'm making is down here at negative 2 on the y-axis. And now I'm going to use, again, the slope, or m value, of 5/3 and the technique of rise over run to get my other coordinates. I'm going to go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1, 2, 3. Whoa, what do you know? It intersects at that point. But again, I need 3 points to create this line. And if I keep going in this direction, I think I'm going to end up here on my graphing or something like that. So here's where I'm going to employ that technique of going the other direction. I know a positive slope is going uphill. So if I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm not going to go this direction because I'll end up under this point that I have right here. I'm going to go back 3. So I'm going to go back 1, 2, 3. And there's my third point. It lines up with these other 2 that I have created. So again, I'm going to use the line function, and I'm going to come right through here, like that. And again, if I wanted to label my line, I would go back to get this to black, and go y equals 5/3 x minus 2. And there you have it. There's our 2 graphs. Here's our point of intersection, which is occurring at, it looks like, x value of 3, y value of 3. I'm going to box up the answer 3, 3, and that'll be that. Hopefully you found this video useful.